Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A longtime law enforcement leader is laid to rest. The community mourns his sudden passing over the weekend.
Fair season is underway here in the state line. There's none busier in the state than Boone County. We catch up with some vendors getting ready for opening day.
And the Discovery Center hosts its final Family Friday event. Organizers say this week's theme helped build bonds between parents and their kids. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Belvidere Police investigate a gang-related shooting. One person is hurt.
Around 11 last night, officers were called to a home near South Main and East 4th Street for reports of gunshots. Police found a 26-year-old man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He's being treated for his injuries at a local hospital. Several witnesses report a white sedan seen leaving the scene. If you have information on the shooting, you can contact Belvidere Police or Boone County Crime Stoppers. Information that leads to an arrest can get you up to a $1,000 reward.
A Rockford woman dies after a truck hit her over the weekend. We told you about the incident Monday. Last Saturday, Rockford officers were called to the mobile on South Rock Drive, just north of Bypass 20. They found a 42-year-old woman who'd been hit by a truck. She was transported to a hospital. The woman died this week. Police say Jacob Kane was driving that truck. He is charged with aggravated driving under the influence, causing great bodily harm. Police say there could be more charges. Janesville Police arrest a Kansas man for driving under the influence. Around 10:30 last night, officers were called to Sidelines Sports Bar after reports a man had crashed his car into a boulder. Witnesses also say the driver ran from the scene with a backpack. Shortly before officers arrived, someone spotted the man near his car. Officers say 24-year-old Giovanni Zendejas Castellanos failed a field sobriety test. They arrested him for OWI. Canine units were called to the scene to find Castellanos' backpack. Police located it in a field. Investigators say they found a stolen firearm too. According to police, while at the hospital, Castellanos fought with officers. Castellanos is charged with OWI first offense and being a felon in possession of a firearm. He is in the Rock County Jail.
A funeral procession today for a longtime community leader. A second visitation was held at 9 this morning for Dominic Espero at Holy Family Catholic Church. His funeral then followed. Then Espero's procession began to wind through the streets of Rockford towards Calvary Cemetery. Espero died unexpectedly over the weekend at the age of 74. He spent more than 40 years combined with Rockford Police and the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office.
Golfers get out on the greens to support first responders' mental health. Forest Hills Country Club hosted the 8th annual Greg Lindmark Foundation outing. The foundation is named after former Rockford Police Deputy Chief Greg Lindmark. He joined the department as a police officer in 1981 and retired in 2011. Lindmark took his own life 4 years later. All the money raised goes toward programs that help first responders cope with the stress of their jobs.
Anything to do with any first responder with cumulative stress, we just try to take any stress away from the officers we can. This year, our counseling bills have went through the roof, and it's only going to get worse.
There were more than 140 golfers this year. Organizers expect about 300 to show up to the dinner afterwards.
Governor Pritzker signs a bill into law championed by a local mother. Zachary's Parent Protection Act requires employers to give additional leave to parents suffering from the sudden loss of a child. Laura Kane petitioned for the bill named after her son, Zachary. He took his life at the age of 14. She named her nonprofit Marshmallow's Hope, his nickname, after him. Starting January 1st, large employers must give employees up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave for the loss of a child. Smaller employers must give 6 weeks.
A federal judge in Rockford halts an Illinois law that targets limited services pregnancy centers. Governor J.B. Pritzker signed the bill last week. The law prohibits the centers from using, quote, deceptive practices with the intent to interfere with access to abortion services. Opponents say the law violates First Amendment rights. Anti-abortion groups, including Rockford Family Initiative, are suing Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul. This injunction keeps the law from going into effect until that case is settled. Governor Pritzker weighed in on the decision. In a statement, he says, quote, "I'm disappointed that the far right is interfering with the ability for women to access safe medical care without deception or lies." Pritzker adds, "This law is constitutional, and I am confident that the law will ultimately be found constitutional."
Millions of dollars in unclaimed property was returned to people across Illinois last month. The Illinois State Treasurer's Office says that in July, more than $11.5 million in unclaimed property was returned to residents. In all, more than 12,000 claims were paid. So far this year, nearly $120 million have been returned to more than 100,000 claims.
The busiest county fair in the whole state opens in less than a week. That's Boone County's.
Our Nicole Delgado went to the fairgrounds today for a preview. Nicole?
That's right, Eric and Mimi. And you know, they will have over 400 different vendors. Right now, they're setting everything up from rides to tents, all in preparation of opening day.
It's become one of the biggest county fairs in the state of Illinois, which is amazing. Last 5 fairs, we've averaged 213,000 people in 6 days.
Tom Radcliffe tells me with over 100 acres of entertainment, the fair is for everyone to enjoy. But vendors start preparing days before opening day. The mother-son duo did flea markets for 15 years, but this year, the first-time vendors made the trip to the Boone County Fair from Benton, Wisconsin.
That customers will really like our booth. We've always gotten a lot of compliments on our booth setup because it takes me about 3 to 4 days to set this up because I'm a little bit crazy about it. I like to have it walk in like you're in a boutique and it looks good, so I put all my blood, sweat, and tears into setting up.
Dawn tells me they are excited for the new experience.
And we have something for everybody. There's metal garage signs for the husbands, purses for the wives, toys for the kids, bucket hats for everybody. So we have a lot of unique things here.
And after 10 years, a familiar face is back, Green Acres Lawn Care and Landscaping. President of Green Acres Lawn Care and Landscaping, Josh Robertson, says it took them 4 hours to make this temporary waterfall setup.
It's always a challenge doing these, especially with running water and issues with ground and that sort of thing, building them above ground when they're meant to be in the ground. And so we've got a good handle on it, and we're going to cut out of here early and then come back Monday to put all our plants and stuff in after the weekend.
Vendors are excited for opening day.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. We have a lot of free entertainment. We have the Pork Chop Review, the Cincinnati Circus, the Rhinestone Roper, and plus we have the one-room schoolhouse and the antique tractors and on and on and on. A lot of free stuff.
The gates officially open for the Boone County Fair on Tuesday at noon. Eric?
Thanks, Nicole. Rockford's Discovery Center Museum wraps up a summer series with some serious building. The final Family Friday theme was all about constructing and creating. Kids were encouraged to use their imaginations to make objects from cardboard, Lego blocks, and recycled materials. All activities were included in the museum's admission. Organizers say this event is a great way for parents and kids to bond outside of the house.
I think they like it so much because it's materials that they don't necessarily have at home. Even the recyclables, like the mystery STEM bags that we have today, a parent might not think to just grab a bunch of random things around the house and put it in their bag and ask the kiddos to create with it. So it's just really something that the kiddos can participate in that they might not be able to do in their own home.
Although Family Fridays are over, next Friday there will be a Countdown to Kindergarten event. It's free to the community and there will be lots of activities for kids.
The vice president makes a public appearance touting Biden's new economy.
But up next, the Federal Reserve is worried about the job market.
And a bright and sunny day out here at Festa Italiana, and the sunshine really shining. Activities going on behind me, as you might be able to hear. We are going to see those temperatures dipping a little bit further into the night tonight, still fairly comfortable. But we have some storm chances to talk about later on this weekend. I'll break them down for you coming up in just a few minutes.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Lever, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Vice President Harris spends the day visiting small businesses and speaking about the impact of what the administration calls Bidenomics.
Harris says when she and President Biden took office, investing in the working people of America was their top priority.
We decided to invest in the working people of America, to create millions of jobs, to rebuild American manufacturing, to repair our roads and bridges, to replace every lead pipe in our nation, to connect every home with high-speed internet, to expand clean energy production.
187,000 new jobs were added in July, according to the Labor Department's monthly employment report. The unemployment rate declined to 3.5%, but job growth appears to be cooling.
According to that employment report, the numbers fall short of what experts predicted for July. Also, the number of jobs created in May and June was revised lower. Last year, employers were hiring at the pace of around 400,000 jobs a month. The Federal Reserve's been looking for signs the labor market is cooling. A tight labor market can lead to employers competing for workers, which pushes up wages and prices.
Temperatures are looking to stick around the 80s for the weekend.
Up next, Jordan will detail how the state line might cool down after some Sunday storms.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Well, the sights and sounds of Festa Italiana getting underway. A lot of activity going on behind me as well as on the other side. The midway just off across behind the camera here that you can't quite see. But a lot of activity, as I mentioned, and it is a perfect day for something like this or any other outdoor activities that you may have. Temperatures kind of been hovering in the 80s for a lot of us, and that's where we sit for many of us right now. 80 degrees, or we made it into the 80s once again for another consecutive day. However, we do have to watch out for at least a few scattered showers. They are further off to our south and southwest along a cold front. That cold front helping to at least temporarily clear us out from some of the humidity that we had earlier. Dew points in the 70s out to our south and southwest, but into the low 60s now in Rockford. 63 degrees is our dew point. 83 degrees is the current temperature. We are going to see at least those temperatures slowly working their way back down. Not very quickly, though, as we are still in the 80s now, and we'll be in the 70s as we get later on into the evening and into the early part of the overnight hours tonight. If you are headed out for Festa Italiana, temperatures are going to be dropping into the 70s and the 60s overnight tonight, returning back into the 80s for the day tomorrow, and then into the 80s for Sunday as well. However, there are some chances for rain showers and even a few storms as we get into tomorrow, and then some chances for some severe weather once we get into Sunday. So we are going to see at least those temperatures clearing back out, dropping back down into the 60s, as I mentioned, overnight tonight behind the cold front. Futurecast shows that we have some chances for rain working their way back in as we get into tomorrow afternoon, with some chances for some even heavier rain just off to the south of our viewing area, potentially as we get into late Saturday night into the early part of Sunday. Some chances for some severe weather do work their way in as we get into Sunday afternoon and going into the evening, though. Another model does bring that next weather system into our area and bringing us the chances for some of those severe storms by the time we get into the afternoon and into the evening on Sunday. So there are a lot of uncertainties with the system, though, still a few days out. We have to watch out for the timing of exactly when this wave that is helping to drive this system comes in, and also the influence of any morning storms that we may have. If we get heavier rain showers early on, that could potentially take away from some of the energy that we would have for the afternoon. However, the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk, a level 2 out of 5, for much of the state line, mainly focused toward the east of I-39. However, any areas in the state line still need to remain concerned and at least remaining an eye and keeping an eye on the forecast going forward. Temperatures after that system worked out do cool back down a little bit closer to normal or even below normal as we get into the next few days. Overnight tonight, temperatures, as I mentioned, dropping back into the low 60s, staying dry of precipitation once this cold front clears its way out. Back into the mid-80s once we get into tomorrow afternoon. A chance for rain, increasing chances once we get later on into the evening and into the overnight hours. And then those chances for some severe weather that could be working in Sunday before we eventually cool back down into the middle of next week.
Thanks, Jordan.
Reagan is in next with sports. Baseball's best team, the Braves, are in town for a series at the Friendly Confines.
And the Big Ten keeps getting bigger. Reagan shows us this latest expansion after the break.
Now sports with Reagan Holgate.
The Cubs looking like playoff contenders since the All-Star break, but they got to step up in class with the league-leading Braves today at Wrigley to open a 3-game series. Dansby Swanson facing his former team for the first time. Let's go to the first inning. He gets caught looking on a Max Fried strike 3. Fried went for 6 scoreless in his first start in 3 months. Atlanta exploded in the 4th off Kyle Hendricks. That's Marcell Ozuna taking it all the way back to the track to make it 5-0. Later in the inning, it'll be Ronald Acuna. He lines a shot that nearly hit teammate Michael Harris. His helmet comes flying off, and he's flying around the bases to score on the triple. 7 runs in the inning off Hendricks as the Cubs fall 8-0. The Bears finally added a key weapon to their failing pass rush yesterday with Yannick Ngakoue. He's recorded at least 8 sacks in his last 7 seasons in the league. Ngakoue had 9.5 last year, which is nearly half of the Bears' total as a team. But the defensive end doesn't seem to care about last year. He's focused on what he can do to turn things around this year.
Last year is last year, this year is a new year, and I'm excited to be here. I've been a part of this system before. And I just love everybody so far that I've met. And, you know, Coach Travis, my position coach, we have history back in Las Vegas. And I just love his style of coaching. And I know that he can raise the level of the bar of all of us in the locker room as well as in the D-line room.
Ryan Poles adding not only a pass rusher, but a big veteran presence for the offense as well with the addition of tight end Mercedes Lewis. The Bears agreed to a 1-year deal with the free agent. This would be Lewis's 18th season in the NFL, which would break a record for most seasons ever played at the position. The veteran spent the past 5 seasons with the Green Bay Packers. Lewis now joins the tight end room headlined by Cole Kmet and his former teammate Robert Tonyan. The Pac-12 keeps dwindling, and the Big Ten is only getting bigger. The latest hit to the Pac-12 includes the departure of both Oregon and Washington. The two are finalizing a deal to join the Big Ten Conference. This would bring the westward expansion to 18 teams. The Big Ten vote will take place tonight and is expected to be unanimous for the 2 schools to join in 2024. That's sports. We'll be right back.
A gorgeous evening out here at Festa Italiana in Boylston High School. It is a perfect afternoon and evening for any outdoor activities, including this. Temperatures have been in the 80s throughout the afternoon. They will fall back into the 60s once we get into the overnight hours tonight. A few rain showers on the First Warn Interactive Radar from Rockford Auto Glass More, mainly focused toward the southwestern portions of our viewing area, but additional rain chances start to work their way in as we get later on tomorrow afternoon. Some thunderstorms possible, and then potentially even some severe weather as we get into Sunday, and then much cooler weather once we get into the middle and end of next week.
Thanks, Jordan.
Stay safe.